totally irresponsible parenting.
Not according to the internet.
Where on the internet?
Dax, it's time for your bath.
But I missed my show.
Don't argue with me, young man. Just do it.
This is our dad.
I'm the professor.
Yeah, he made us in his laboratory by accident. Don't worry, Professor. I was an accident, too.
You're my children, and I love you, but you're all terrible.
Okay, don't breathe, because we have a pork on a spear. Just the tip. That's how good Okoye is.
Just the tip.
Hell, maybe she should be Captain America.
Can we call this episode Just the Tip?
Just the tip of the day.
We could.
All right.
Jose, I'm ready.
So this is, we're recording for Black Panther 2,
Yep.
a.k.a. Infinity War.
Yep. Predictions, tip. Or,
Cool.
what
Who's,
do you think's going to happen?
Death or deaths of
Bring
major
it in.
characters.
I haven't brought it in for a while.
Bring it in.
Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
Oh. Well, that's pretty much explains my day.
Sorry about that.
You're not Canadian.
Let's go down to Timmy's, eh?
Oh,
I want a liter of cola.
Oh, no, it's either Timmy's or it's Tim Hortons. I heard James get chastised for that once.
Yeah.
Like,
What do you call it?
it was
Timmy
scary.
Hortons?
I called it, Timmy Hortons.
She was like, it's either Timmy's or it's Tim Hortons.
Wow. That was Amberly, right?
It was.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to call her out.
But you are listening to Geek Parenting Podcast. What's our tagline?
Brought to you by Tim Hortons.
It's not just your kid.
It's not just your kid. As you can tell, it's our kids too, because I didn't remember our tagline because I'm so exhausted from
I hear you.
child.
Oh, yep.
I am James.
Your hipster kid with his record.
Yeah.
Record. I can't do it.
Rakered.
With his,
I am James
with his
Aka, Nerdy
Raker.
at Home Dad.
His vinyl.
You can find me at Nerdy at Home Dad across the social media boards.
He listens to cassettes.
I do listen to cassettes. Actually,
If you
when
need some blanks, I got some.
I might. When my grandma died, we were going through her stuff, and there was ottoman, like just a little one, just a little footstool. And my dad's like, this was her favorite thing, and I was like, oh, cool, you should take it. And he's like, I don't have a place for us. I was like, I'll take it. And I picked it up. I was like, it's heavier than just an ottoman, and it had that's a door.
It had a lid.
It had a lid. And there were cassettes in it.
Ooh.
It was a bootlegging compartment.
It was my grandma's cumbias.
Is that how she bootlegged Mexican music?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Just stuck it in the ottoman.
yeah.
I'll have to remember
But,
that next time I need to sneak booze somewhere. Just put it in an ottoman.
Boom,
But I went down to my basement and I grabbed my giant stereo. I grabbed my giant stereo that had a cassette deck in it, and we just jammed to my grandma's cumbias.
Very nice.
But yeah, sitting podcast left to me
Hi.
is the mother of the show.
Yep. The mother of a child who I'm going to...
Dr. Sarah.
Yep. Hi, it's Dr. Sarah.
Real doctor or PhD?
Real doctor. Real doctor. Not a doctor, but a doctor. A foot doctor.
A strange doctor,
A
would you
strange
say?
doctor. Yes, you can call me Dr. Strange. I don't mind. Mr. Doctor.
Mr. Doctor?
Mr. Doctor.
Strange, actually.
Yeah. Well, not really. I just watched that last night. I love
Hey,
that
the
movie.
pork is still there.
It is.
Just the tip.
Just a tip. So, yeah, Dr. Sarah here. You can catch me, see, I can't even talk.
Doctor of Parenting.
Dr. Parenting. Dr. Peace SH on Twitter, Dr. Peace on Facebook and Instagram, and Loves Like Pie on Twitch. I'm going to start streaming God of War if I get 5 minutes when my kid's not around.
So never.
Yeah. Well, I was going to do it yesterday, and then somebody decided she didn't want to stay with Daddy, and she wanted to come home.
That's because you got Trigger.
We got Trigger back, yeah. She wanted to see Trigger. Trigger and Rosie. And Rosie
ain't mad at
escaped
that.
twice.
Well, I'm mad at that.
What, Rosie escaping? Little shit.
I ain't mad at Trigger, though.
Why? Oh, because
No,
he pooped
I'm just saying, you know, it's a good thing when a child wants to be with her dog.
That is true. Not her mom, her dogs.
I get it.
Yeah.
Jay would rather be with Tony Bark than me.
Well, she is cute. Sorry, I didn't mean to splurt Lumpy Space Princess all over.
Wow, that's too long. Otherwise, that would be the name of the episode.
Woo!
Anyway, yeah, that's my morning has been a little bit
Oh,
hellish
my
with
pearls.
escaping dogs and moving bricks and dogs still escaping, and yeah. So I'm ready to vent and have some fun. But podcast across from me is Mr. Johnny on the boards.
I am Johnny on the boards. You can find me in the bushes in front of your house or on Instagram. I've actually been posting things occasionally now.
What the hell is up with that? Scared the hell out of me. Like, White Enchilada 1 is posting.
About farts.
It's
no
a
less.
witch. A book about farts.
A
yes.
book about farts.
The definitive book of animal flatulence.
Was that from the library?
Yes.
Wow.
We got in like a dozen of those.
Who ordered that? That's what I want
I
to know.
don't know.
Johnny.
Yeah.
You're kidding? They don't give me a budget.
Johnny hacked in. He's like,
But definitive guide to fill animal farts. Whatever.
and I'm going to get everybody poops too.
Oh, we already have that.
No, I mean the sequel that I wrote.
Oh, everybody poops.
2.
The number 2.
Yeah.
Huh? That's number 2.
Yeah.
Number 2. That's.
Oh,
Can I
God.
say number 2 again? You're welcome, Stefan.
Wow, that pork's really hanging on.
To the tip.
He really likes Okoye.
So
Who
I
doesn't?
got the Nintendo Labo, and I've got
Oh.
some tips. Don't
Yeah.
start with the robot.
No,
No,
Never start with a robot.
never go full robot, Johnny.
Like not even halfway through, and I'm an hour plus into building that thing. I mean, it's neat. You put the game cartridge in, and it actually shows you step by step how to build
Oh.
it. But it's very time consuming. So if you want to do that, if you want to build it with your younger kids, start with the
The easy
the
stuff.
fishing stuff.
the other one, because there's the robot pack and then the variety pack. I can't remember what it's called. You want the little piano and the fishing rod.
Yeah.
Start with that one with your kids. Do the robot by yourself.
The robot one looks pretty legit, though. I have a bunch of friends that got that this weekend, and they've been doing the robot one with their kids.
Yeah.
I
I'm
just-
sure playing it is fun, but building it is very time consuming.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to play God of War, but I can't play that with Lily because it's really violent.
I've been playing Ewok Hunt.
She doesn't need any ideas.
Well, she doesn't. Not after this morning. You guys saw
Uh,
that picture, right? I posted a picture of what she did to my leg.
Yeah, I saw that.
Little shit.
But no, have you have Battlefront 2?
No.
You have Battlefront 2?
I only have a Switch.
Do I need to get Battlefront 2?
Yes.
Okay.
It's before Ewok Hunt goes away.
Okay, you need me to go hunt
Sorry, let
Ewoks
me put
with
a
you?
pause in there. Ewok Hunt.
God damn it.
It is terrifying. You are a stormtrooper.
And you're hunting Ewoks?
Well, so you're on
That's
Endor.
called genocide.
Wait. You're on Endor
You're not trying to wipe
at
them all
night
out.
with your blaster, and you have a flashlight on your blaster,
Mm-hmm.
but the goddamn thing turns off randomly.
Oh, so it's like a Five Nights at Freddy's
It's like
Ewok
so
hunt.
I likened it
Five
to
Nights on
Slender
Endor.
Man, because you're walking through the woods, and all of a sudden your flashlight goes out, and you hear yum 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 yum, and you're like, what the hell? And all of a sudden, and then Ewoks start poking you and shit.
So is it like in the original Halo when the flood just shows up and you're like, oh, hell.
Yeah. When you have your little flashlight. Yeah, exactly like that.
So how does it feel when an Ewok pokes you with a stick?
It hurts.
Wrecked him.
It damn near killed me. Oh, no. But no, it's really fun. And if you're an Ewok, so you start out, usually I think it's 2 or 3 Ewoks.
You can play as an
and-
Ewok?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's 2 or 3 Ewoks that start out, and then like 17 stormtroopers.
Do you get to
Wow.
build traps with impossibly large logs?
No, so the traps are already made, and yes, they do kill you. But if you die as a stormtrooper, you come back as an Ewok.
Oh, it's like karma.
Ooh.
Yeah, I didn't know
That's
that's how Ewoks reproduced. They stab you, kill you,
And then you're
and then you become
One
an Ewok.
of us. They're like zombies.
kind of, yeah.
So I mean that would explain why there's so many Ewoks and so little stormtrooper body parts, but a lot of armor.
I would. Do you think they eat the stormtroopers?
Oh yeah,
They were going to eat Luke.
yeah. They were gonna eat. They were gonna
Chewie,
eat
Han.
Han.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were gonna eat all of them.
I don't know
know.
what they were going to do with R2, but they had him strapped down too.
Soup bowl. They're like, holy shit! That thing, we could turn that thing upside down. It's a soup bowl.
They were like, sweet, it's a Cuisinart.
KitchenAid.
Crockpot. Just
It's
put it
one,
in the
of,
fire.
it's one of
It's
them
crock-pot.
9-in-1 deals.
You got measuring spoons? How much turmeric do I put on this human body?
How to cook 4 people.
How to cook for 4 people. How to Cook Millhouse.
So anyway, we got some stuff coming out this week that we're gonna go see.
Black Panther 2.
Yeah.
Road to Infinity War.
Oh, jeez. Otherwise known as Infinity War.
Oh, yeah, it's an
the Avengers
movie.
movie.
To Wong Fu, thanks for everything, Thanos.
I have a question. Dormammu is supposedly more powerful than Thanos, so why is Thanos the big bad?
Because Dormammu was told not to come back to Earth.
Because Dormammu
That's
doesn't
true.
like time. And we are lousy
I've
with
come
it.
to bargain.
Well, I think that's the big thing is that they ended Doctor Strange in a way that the only way we could have Dormammu again is if he's on another planet that Doctor Strange happens to be on.
And he needs to talk to his marketing guy about not looking like corduroy.
And he needs to talk to his marketing guy about not having the same voice as Doctor Strange.
Did he have the same voice as Doctor
I think
Strange?
Benedict Cumberbatch voices Dormammu.
Really?
Yeah.
It was
I
just
didn't know
left over from Smaug.
Smaug. Yeah.
Smaug.
What is this? Sorry, that was my best Benedict Cumberbatch.
It smells like Hobbit. That's mine.
Bundersnutty. Climbersnatch.
Stop taking my gold!
Curse you, Frodo! I'm Bilbo. Whoever!
Oh, God.
You all look alike. Whoa.
Oh, man.
Get out of my cave!
Yeah, so I've been rewatching all the movies leading up to it. I'm on
you're harassing
Civil War
Siri.
right now. Oh, am I?
Why are you harassing Siri?
Because I can. So yeah, I'm up to Civil War. I'm watching them kind of out of order. I watched Doctor Strange first because I really wanted to watch that. Then I'm jumping into Civil War. But I don't have Spider-Man.
I
You
do.
don't have the Homecomings?
I don't have the Homecomings, so I'm going to have to buy that one, I think.
Yeah.
It's the only one I don't have, other than Black
I
Panther.
love that one.
Spider-Man, it's okay. Not my favorite. I'm not a big
need-
Spider-Man fan.
You need Black Panther. I got a guy.
Yeah.
Arr.
You need Black Panther. I got a guy too,
you know,
but he's
it
an actual
comes
Black
out-
Panther.
It actually comes out like on May 8th,
May 8th.
I think. So I was like, that's stupid. Why didn't they put it out before the movie?
Ah.
I think it'll lead up to it.
Well, it's because I'm going to mansplain it.
Okay. Please do, because, I do need somebody to punch.
Dr.
so.
Sarah, let me tell you how the entertainment biz works, see?
All right.
I don't know how it works. I was just blowing smoke.
Well, Infinity War was moved up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and
that
I
may
think,
have something to do with
that's-
it.
Well, I mean, even with that, it's still the weekend after, or it's the
Is it?
Tuesday after Infinity War when it
That's
came
right.
out. A lot of it, I think, is just because of how popular it was in theaters. They knew they were going to keep more money.
Yeah, probably. Make more money keeping it in theaters
Yeah.
than rushing it to digital.
Yeah, so like you have a few movies that come out within 3 months of being on the big screen.
yeah.
And Marvel was doing that for I think the first few movies. I know Iron Man came out really shortly
fast,
after
yeah.
being in theaters.
Well, all of them really have. Even Last Jedi came out pretty fast.
Yeah, and I think that was they were trying to keep in line. They wanted that one out before Solo came out. But they're also Lucas and Disney. They're pretty good at being consistent in their releases. So when a movie comes out in December, it'll be out end of March for home release.
Yeah.
They did that with Last Jedi, or not Last Jedi. They did that with Rogue One and with Force Awakens. So with Solo, seeing that it's a spring movie, you'll get that one out
Just in time for fall.
You'll get that one right before Thanksgiving, I
Yeah.
think. So that's going to be in theaters a long time.
I heard nerfs.
And that's
Scruffy-looking
mansplaining the
nerve. Well, thank you.
entertainment business.
Thank you.
That's
I
our new
appreciate that.
segment. James mansplains entertainment business.
I'm going to punch you in the face.
James mansplains everything. From the preview that brought you
So we
that
have
Clarissa show that I can't remember
From
the name of.
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon.
From Clarissa Explains It All.
There you go, thank
James
you.
mansplains everything.
So we put it out
Mansplain todos.
on the Facebook page for people to give us their theories.
Yeah.
We got a couple, if I can get it to load.
I'll
But
tell you
I want. Okay, I don't know this. Probably not a theory, but this is what I want to see happen. I want to see Thanos
predictions,
just
yeah.
uppercut somebody like into low orbit, and Deadpool pop up like the old Mortal Kombat and go whoop-dee, and that's it. That's the only Deadpool we get.
Oh. Speaking of Deadpool, That trailer that just came out was epic.
I'm really hoping for a Jonah Hex reference in that
Oh.
movie now because, oh my
There's
God,
been a
we need it.
Goonies reference. There's been, the DC references.
Oh,
There's been
that
a reference
DC
to
reference.
Thanos.
Yeah.
The DC reference had me laughing so hard. So dark and brooding. Are you sure you're not the DC universe?
Well, he directly refers to him as Thanos.
Yeah.
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 Pump the hate brakes, Thanos. Well, I mean, Josh Brolin must like playing villains. I mean, Cable's going to be a villain in this one.
He's kind of an anti-hero.
Right.
We'll probably see him.
And then Thanos, he played George W. Bush. He must like playing villains.
Hey.
James tried to keep a straight
I
face.
did.
He really did.
I did.
Well, who doesn't like to play a villain?
Yeah, that's true.
But I think that we'll see. I was going to say Thanos. I think we'll see Cable lean more toward the hero side by the end of the movie.
Yeah.
I think that's just,
He's going to realize it was a setup the whole time.
yeah. Yeah, that just reminded me of the. It's an old video.
That damn Bishop set me up. Stupid mulleted bastard.
Wait, is Bishop sending him back?
I don't know.
That's what should have happened in Days of Future Past.
He was in that.
Breathe, James. We know you don't like
Actually-
X-Men.
No, Bishop should have been sent back.
Yes,
in Days of
I
Future
know.
Actually,
I know.
Actually, Kitty Pryde should have if it was going by the comics.
Well,
but
yeah.
whatever.
I'm not
Anyway.
going back to comics. I'm going back to the '90s cartoon
Breathe,
where you
James.
had Forge and Bishop. You had two POCs, and you didn't even. You gave them 5 minutes of the screen,
How do you really feel about this?
and the Rogue edition just makes it worse.
It's
That's
okay.
more white people.
James has been injured by X-Men. It's okay. It's
Triggered.
okay.
Show me on the doll where the X-Men hurt you, James.
Everywhere.
Yes.
Anyways,
Just touch the doll anywhere, and that's where I was hurt.
so we have some predictions from some of our listeners.
Some predictions. Are we naming names or are we just...
Yeah, I'll name names since it's on
What
the
if they don't
Facebook
want their
page.
names?
It's on the Facebook page. Okay, we'll just use first names. Jenny thinks that Steve Rogers is going to go hang out with the Quicksilver.
Oh my God! Did you see that though? Like, there's a flash of like gray running behind in Wakanda, and everybody's like,
Well, they did have the Wizard and Jessica Jones, but he died too.
"But I mean, like that's
But
the
what
thing
if
people
what
like,
if what if they use the time stone and they go back in time and they save Quicksilver? No.
But
No.
it'll be like Rebels. There's consequences if you save him.
Ooh.
Right?
maybe that's why Hawkeye isn't shown in a lot of the stuff. Hawkeye dead.
Damn, James.
I forgot he was in it.
Yeah.
Is Ant-Man in it? Like I haven't seen
Yeah.
anything with Ant-Man in the trailers and the poster, nothing.
No, is Wasp in it? I want Wasp.
Oh yeah, I do
I want Wasp
too.
now.
Yeah, I think
So-
I think Ant-Man's in it.
I haven't seen him, but I don't
I
know.
saw him on set in costume.
Did you?
ought to be.
Oh,
On pictures,
okay.
not in
So
person. I'm
I-
not cool enough to go to set.
I wish we were
Do
cool
you think
enough.
they're gonna bring in NFL Super Pro to help fight Thanos?
Yeah.
I didn't get that reference.
Oh, it was a very poorly thought out and very short-lived comic in the 90s.
Okay.
His power was the NFL.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That sounds
I
very
actually read that,
interesting.
yeah.
It's not.
So I actually agree with Jenny. I do think I think Cap is going to bite it.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I
you
think
look at
Thanos is
And
just going
who's
to pop
taking
his
up
head
the
like a...
shield, do you think? Who do
Falcon.
you want and who do
Falcon.
you think?
I want
Falcon.
Falcon to take it.
Okay.
I like Bucky as Winter Soldier right
Well, and
now.
I think that's the thing is I think Disney and Marvel realize that people like Winter Soldier. They've like, and it's not that they don't like Falcon. It's just I think that you do more good keeping Winter Soldier and having Falcon take over as Cap.
yeah.
And the reason why, and it's not a race thing. It's it makes sense story wise.
Whatever, social justice warrior.
It makes sense story wise because there's still unanswered things for Winter Soldier. And I think that we're gonna see some of that played out, but that doesn't get played out, I don't think, until the end of movie 2.
Yeah.
And then I think Shuri becomes Iron Man.
I hope so.
Yeah, that's I want her to meet with Tony Stark and realize he's got some cool tech and say I can make this better.
She's like, hey, cute
Oh.
Tinker Toys.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm pretty sure that's what happened. There was an article posted out about Shuri meeting Bruce Banner,
Oh, see that one.
and
That's
it's a
another
clip. It's a
Another
trailer.
broken white boy.
One. Yep. Seriously.
But like in the clip, I guess I didn't watch it because I didn't want to see all of it. I just read
Yeah.
the thing. But in the clip, I guess like Shuri just like shuts down Bruce Banner, and she's like even smarter than 7 PhD Bruce Banner.
Whoa.
So I mean, I'm pretty sure
There
she's
are a
gonna-
lot of broken white boys in the Marvel universe.
That's because Marvel's a bunch of SJWs.
Oh.
Yeah,
The,
see, if,
the black people have all the power, but there's no Mexicans.
see someone. I
Well,
mean,
except Luis.
it wouldn't make any sense, but I would love to see Okoye take up the Captain America mantle. Like I said, it would make no sense. She'd be
No.
more like Captain Wakanda, but she's a badass.
But I mean,
Yeah, I
you
want more
do-
Okoye.
Total badass.
You do open it up though, because you do have different captains of different countries. You had
That's true. You have Captain
Captain
Canadian.
Canuck,
yeah,
Captain Britain.
There. Did you see the scene with Okoye and T'Challa where she's like, "When you opened up Wakanda, this is not what I was thinking."
Yeah.
He's like, "What are you thinking?" She's like,
The Olympics
The Olympics.
and
Maybe a Starbucks.
that was good.
Wakanda.
Well,
Host the
and-
Olympics in 2022, whatever.
It's funny though because like you think about it, they're
Wakanda
showing you a
siempre.
lot of the laugh lines because it's going to be a devastating movie
yeah.
for people. It's
I
going to be,
guarantee I'm going to be bawling at the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, like, not only, I mean, you think about it. So it's been the DC, the Marvel Cinematic Universe has been around for 9 years. We've had some of these characters for
Iron Man was May of
Yeah,
08.
it was 10 years.
10 years. What did I say? 9 years.
9.
10 years.
You're wrong, James. 10.
Don't sell him short.
But we've had some of these characters for, yeah. I mean, like the first
Iron
Captain
Man,
America
Hulk,
movie.
Captain America.
They all came out before Jay was born,
Mm-hmm.
and so for him, like, I always equate it to like what I grew up with. So like on screen, so like you have like the Lou Ferrigno Hulk, and then the Hulk Daredevil movie, and then the Captain America movies. Like those were people that are like, oh yeah, cool. These are real people wearing these costumes. This is my Captain America. This
Yeah.
is my Thor.
John Wesley Shipp is my Flash.
But like, I look at like Jay.
He's coming to
watching
Comic-Con, by
these-
the way.
Oh, I'm getting him to sign my DVD of the Flash because I
The
bought
new
that old
season?
one for my dad,
Oh,
the old '90s one.
but like a lot of kids are going to be devastated by it, and that's
Oh,
why
yeah.
I'm like questioning like, should I watch this before I take Jay to see
You
it?
should come on Thursday night. Don't tell Jay you're going to go see it, and just come with us if Tui can't make it.
But
Just tell him you're getting a vasectomy
Yeah.
at night in a windowless van.
okay,
The
But
guy
no,
said he
like-
had candy.
Yeah.
but like you think about it, like this movie is just going to devastate so many people. So we're seeing like I've been reading things like, yeah, they're making this movie to be really funny because
It's going to be dark.
yeah.
It's going to be funny because it's going to have to... Oh, that scene where Cap and Thanos are like...
And they're calling him Iron Spider, even though there's nary a tendril coming off of his back.
I know. That kind of irks me. Yes,
I'm like,
I said irk.
I'm nitpicking, I know, but I'm like,
And it's not a
really
red-
Iron Spider.
it's not
See, I can
red
let that go.
and
The iron and
gold.
gold, or the red and gold. I'm like, okay, I'll let that one go. But he should have the. Is tendril the right word? Tentacle.
Tentacle?
No, they're just
Because
they're legs.
Iron Spider-Man had like 3 of them.
Yeah,
So he wasn't.
He
you know,
had one.
He was Dr.
coming,
Septipus.
like by the butt.
You guys are...
Septipus. I'm sorry.
Don't be that geek.
Dr. Septipus.
Are we...
You know what?
What?
I have loved Iron Spider, since its inception.
Okay.
I also
like
liked
I said, I'm not...
I did like Inception, but
I'm not a big
No,
fan
I
of
don't- I
Spider-Man.
don't care. It's gonna be
he's
fine.
like the most boring character to me is Spider-Man.
Ooh, shade.
He's okay. Tom Holland's a great Spider-Man, but... Oh.
James pushes up the glasses.
You know what I
maybe
do
when-
wanna see?
Maybe when Venom strolls into his world, he'll get interesting.
Yeah.
Once Tom Hardy hits the ground.
they've already
I-
said that's not
Tom
gonna
and
happen.
Tom.
I
Aw.
I do want to see Tom Hiddleston and Tom Holland and Chris Pratt get into a dance-off.
Okay. I'm down.
It'll probably happen.
Yes.
It'll
But
probably
Adam
happen on-
McDonald's
Oh,
said they
we're
have to
using
take
our
their
fake
pants off.
names. I'm Spider-Man.
Poor Dr.
See, what bums me out is the thing with Fox hasn't come through, and it would have had to
Yeah.
go through a year or two ago to get the Silver Surfer into this. I would have loved that. But whatever.
Are we going to see the Defenders at all?
No.
I doubt
You're not
it.
even like a little...
No,
blip.
I think you'll get like you did in.
It'll be like, meanwhile in New York, and it'll just be the Central Park, and it'll be the four of them sitting there, like,
Drinking coffee.
and then back to the action.
But like,
Jessica Jones pours some whiskey in her cup.
Yeah.
but you think about it, it is possible because that we might get a cameo because the Russo brothers did say that if they would have known, so they were in production for Civil War before Daredevil 1 came out, season 1. And they said if they would have known how amazing that was,
They would have
done everything they could
Get
to
Frank
put Matt
Castle
Murdock
in there. It makes no sense, but get him in there.
The Punisher beats Thanos.
Hey, if Squirrel Girl can do
Ooh. That's what I'd like to see Punisher go beat up Thanos.
He'd get punched in the face too much.
Probably.
But no, so that scene with Cap and Thanos.
Oh, I know. I'm like, oh my god, oh
The
my
first
god,
time
oh
we
my
saw
god.
that in the trailer, Jay's like, he's gonna throw him. I'm like, buddy, this is an anime.
Well, see,
Because someone punches at you and you catch their fist doesn't mean you throw them.
So wait, Cap's gonna throw Thanos?
That's what Jay says. Jay says he's
well,
gonna
see,
flip Thanos.
Yeah, in the
over.
comic, I don't remember at what point, but Captain America just like he strolls right up to Thanos. He knows he doesn't stand a chance, but he strolls right up to him and like calls him out and just gets wrecked. I mean, everybody dies in Infinity Gauntlet, but because of the stones,
Who's gonna be bringing tissues
Cap
for
does
me?
have the stones.
he's got
to
the
go.
stones.
That's where the Soul Stone is.
Speaking of stones, yeah, who has the Soul Stone?
Cap's
Heimdall.
testicle.
No, I think Heimdall has it.
Yeah, no, I think it's Heimdall. But the only reason why I would say
Soul Stone.
the only reason why I would say that it might
Sorry,
not be
Stefan.
Heimdall is because if you remember,
His eyes match the color.
but if you remember at the end of Dark World,
Is that the only one they haven't addressed? Is the Soul Stone?
Yeah.
Okay.
but if you remember at the end of Dark World, they have the ether and they take it to the Collector, and he
Yeah.
says, "Why don't you keep this in the
Because
vault
they
of
don't want
Asgard?"
because they don't want it near the Tesseract.
Right, and they say because we don't want to have it next to another Infinity Stone. So by that logic, you're thinking it can't be Heimdall because why would they keep the Tesseract on?
Yeah. Unless they
Asgard?
didn't know that Heimdall had it. Unless Odin was the only one who knew.
But I think it's on the decree of Odin that they take the ether to.
Yeah, I agree.
To the Collector.
But he did,
Yeah.
so they can do whatever the
But-
hell they want.
But yeah, I agree. Like I think
You're not
it
the
makes
boss of me, Odin.
sense because Heimdall can see everybody. Like so, I think it makes sense that he has the.
Plus, his
the-
eyes match the color.
Yeah. The other thought is that Tony has it and he just didn't know it. That it's in an artifact that he had.
In his OG arc reactor.
Yeah. The other funny thing though is that
There's a lot of rumors that it's in Wakanda too, though.
I don't think that
I think they send Vision to Wakanda.
yeah, and I think that's where shit gets real.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering when Vision's gonna die and they're gonna put Wonder Man in his body.
The end of this movie.
Oh, good, we're gonna see Wonder Man finally.
Everybody's gonna die.
Well, no, I think the movie ends with Vision losing the
Mind Stone?
And,
I'm
maybe
getting
Cap goes
chills
down
just thinking.
helping him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely
like,
think
"Hey, that's
Cap
my
and
friend."
Tony are gonna die. If not in this one, then in the next
I don't
one.
think Tony dies. I think that I think he survives the whole thing, but
Well,
this
and
is
that could
the
happen
thing that
because
puts
if you
him to
watch,
retirement.
The last scene of the second movie, he's just sitting there. I'm getting too old for this shit.
well, in Age of Ultron, he's shown the Vision where everybody around him is dead.
Yeah. Well,
So who knows?
So I think that they're gonna, because I think you have too big of a draw with Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark. And if you go into
He is Tony Stark.
yeah, but I mean, if you go into like the Young Avengers, the animated movies,
Mm-hmm.
it's old man Tony with like a Fu Manchu
Yeah,
beard.
and mustache combo.
with the kids of the Avengers.
Yeah, and I think we see that. I think we see Tony become just a mentor to the new Avengers.
Maybe.
But yeah,
Are we going to see Captain Marvel in this film at all? Maybe in the
I think in the second
End-
one. I don't think we see her in the
end
first
scenes,
one.
you think maybe?
Maybe end credit, but
See, since her movie is set in the past,
Mm-hmm.
they need to at some either if they're going to do one or two movies or however they want to do it, they need to explain why she's not showing up. Maybe she goes and does the cosmic thing like Star-Lord and has no idea.
Well, and I think
No,
that's
she's going to be fighting the Skrulls, so it makes sense that she
Right.
might have gone to space.
Yeah, so
But the scroll is still a gray area until the Fox thing goes through.
Is it?
Because there's so many Skrull characters are
Okay.
kind of Fantastic Four.
yeah,
Gotcha.
true. My guess is that, and I mean, this could be a thing too. So, with at least in comics and other media, when someone is hit with the power of the stone, or I don't think it's the comics. I think it's just the cartoons, but they're sucked into the stone,
Okay.
so they're not really defeated. So, like, you have.
Well, see, the end of Guardians, I hope pays off in this, and we get Adam Warlock at some point. Either one or two.
They've said that he's not coming until
He's going to be
Guardians
in the third
3.
third Guardians. He's going to be, the villain in Guardians 3.
But if you look at, talking about Guardians though, so you have somebody
foul-mouthed group?
directly using the Power Stone to take over Ronan, to kill Ronan. So I don't think that Ronan's dead. I think that he got warped into the stone, and it's the same thing with Red Skull with the Tesseract.
Ooh.
The Tesseract envelops him.
Right. Although I don't
So-
think I can't say for sure, but I doubt we get Hugo Weaving back. I don't know.
You
I'm
don't
just
like
guessing.
his
But
Red
no,
Skull?
I'm just saying that, like,
No, I liked it fine. I just don't think he would do it.
He's kind of over
Yeah.
fantasy movies.
Yeah.
But I think that we get. I don't think so. Like, I think that
Get
we
Tony
get an explanation.
Sorry.
Kirk Cameron.
He's going to come out with a bunch of bananas and show Tony Stark what's what.
And he's gonna be like, "It's the end of days."
It's the rapture. We're all being
Jesus.
raptured by
Got mine now,
Thanos.
Iron Man, yeah!
But I think that you get kind of an explanation to that maybe Captain Marvel fought Thanos before and was
Maybe
captured
she's in a stone.
yeah,
Ooh. Which stone would she be in?
maybe the Time Stone.
The left one.
The time stone.
Yeah, or the Kidney Stone.
Those are pretty painful.
I don't know. I've never had one.
Oh, you better knock on wood. You're going to go home and you're going to get a kidney stone now.
A
So
Kidney
yeah,
Stone.
pretty much everybody's saying Cap dies. Hawkeye turns Ronin. As in,
He becomes Ronan?
no, as in Samurai, as in
Oh,
Ronin.
Oh, I was like, so
He goes like-
becomes the he
becomes Ronin the Destroyer.
He becomes-
He's so angry. End credit scene, someone is a Skrull. Someone will die and turn green, creating a segue to Secret Invasion storyline for Captain Marvel, and an opportunity to reset the universe.
all possibilities if the Fox deal were to have gone through.
Mm-hmm.
See, yes, they could, in theory, kill everyone and bring them back with the Infinity Stones like they did in the comic.
I hope they
Or,
don't do
but if they do, it kind of cheapens the whole thing.
Yep.
Or maybe they do, but there's a cost,
Right.
and Cap is the
The
cost.
bill always comes due.
Yeah. And maybe
Goddamn,
that's,
Mordo was right.
And maybe that's it. Maybe they all come
Coral!
back, and then
Coral
everybody's,
Mordo!
everybody's like, "Oh no, oh yay, Cap's
Poor
back!"
Coral.
And then at the end of 2, it's like, "Oh no, the bill comes due. Cap is dead,
It's Evil Cap or something.
and Punisher shot him.
You shut your whore mouth.
He was aiming for Thanos, and Thanos
Okay.
was like,
Aw.
Thanos like, psych.
catch and
He
throw.
Operation Human
magnetoed this. Oh, God.
Quicksilver's not here.
Oh. Painful.
Oh.
We are terrible, terrible people.
Joss Whedon and his, but you didn't see that coming.
I did.
No, you didn't. You
Well,
didn't see
there's
that coming.
there was a huge contention over Quicksilver in the two
The two
movie
versions.
studios. You know, that was kind of an up yours to the Fox studios.
I liked the X-Men Quicksilver more.
Except
But-
he did the same silly trick in 2 movies.
Yeah, that's
You're
true,
okay,
but that's
we
not
already-
his fault.
We already did this. I know.
And boop in the face. She goes blur, 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 blur.
Hey, I have a glandular problem.
I'm sorry. So, any other predictions? We haven't talked much about like Guardians predictions. What's going to happen there?
Rocket kills Thanos.
I am Groot. Hey, language.
No, the have you seen the scene with Drax and Star-Lord at the
Oh,
beginning?
Lord. We're looking at Thor.
And they're like,
No, that's not a
Who's
dude.
this dude?
You're a dude. This is a man.
A strong, handsome man.
stop touching his muscles.
No, I think that
And then Star-Lord tries to lower his voice and
I-
talks like
I
Thor.
hope Korg shows up. I
Korg?
really do want to see Korg. Hey guys.
hey guys,
Oh my god.
Thanos
So-
is dead.
Apparently, and I
piss off Thanos. We got a revolution.
Yes.
apparently Taika Waititi's director commentary on Thor is you have to watch it. I have not. I just read articles about how good his commentary
I
is.
never watched director's commentary, but that's a good idea.
Yeah, I've heard his an article I was reading yesterday said he's so hilarious.
Oh yeah, no, I mean,
He like deliberately screws up people's names. He's like, "Here's Kate Winslet. I mean, Kate Blanchett."
I need a hero.
but no, I think that the Guardians are. I don't think we really get a lot of them fighting in this one. I think a lot of them is going to be helping Thor get
To
the
Earth?
axe.
Axe. He's gonna get an axe.
Well, his hammer's destroyed. He needs
Stormbringer.
Yeah, and a wolf. Or no, it's a ram. Does he ride a ram or a wolf?
He rides a
ram.
two-headed ram.
Yeah. He needs a ram and some axes.
But so
I want to
think
see Thor riding a ram
it's
on the
invisible.
fields of Wakanda.
He's not Wonder Woman.
It's an invisible goat.
Is Thor even in that end sequence where they're all running in the jungle? I don't
Nope.
remember seeing him.
And that's the thing. I
He's
think,
coming in on the Milano,
Yeah, but that's the thing. I think that we don't get that until towards the end of the movie.
which is brought to you by Pepperidge Farms.
Well, Star-Lord does try to
remember?
convince Tony Stark that he's got a better plan. Have you not seen that in the trailer?
Oh yeah. Well, and I think that's the thing. Like, I think that they're like, oh shit, Thanos destroyed us. We need a plan. Here's the plan. And then Star-Lord's like, I have a better plan.
Mm-hmm. But
So-
I don't really. He has 12% of a plan.
It's a fake laugh. That's real.
Oh God, this is gonna be so epic. I can't. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna. I might have to take Thursday off. I don't think I'm gonna be able to focus at work. All I'm gonna be thinking about is.
I was gonna say I was
the
gonna
damn
take
movie.
Friday off, but there's no school Friday, and I'm gonna watch wrestling at 10 o'clock in the morning.
You're not gonna take Jay to go see the movie first thing in the morning?
No, because it's the greatest Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia, so it's gonna be on at 10 o'clock in the morning.
So it's the greatest one in Saudi Arabia, or it's the greatest one, comma, it's in Saudi
Yes.
Arabia. Okay.
to both.
Oh, okay.
But no, well, and like you think about it though, Friday mornings are usually the worst time to go.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan comes out of retirement, a.k.a. the grave.
Oh.
Oh.
Woo! But no, I think that Friday mornings are usually the worst
Really?
time to go because.
That's when I saw Black Panther. Was a Friday morning
Well, where'd you see it?
in Ogden.
It's your mom's house.
Yeah,
Girls got to eat.
Oh.
different. It's different down here.
Girls gotta eat.
Damn it all to hell.
Sorry, Jane.
Anyway, no, because you have.
Corey, you just.
I know. I just shook the table and
I
it's
know,
still on the
it's
tip.
Still on the tip.
Just the two.
But the theater that I would take Jay to would be it'd either be the Sugar House one or the Gateway. And since there's no school Friday for Salt Lake County,
They're all gonna be going.
yep. So we'll go at 1.
Or you could just come the night before if he doesn't use his ticket.
No, I need to cry with Jay about it.
You need to cry with us first, and then go cry with Jay. Who's
And-
more
And
important?
at the end, you can hug him and sing "Remember Me" to him,
Remember
and
me.
we can all have a good cry.
Oh.
All right, we should stab this with the tip.
Stab it with the tip of a Okoye's spear.
A beef tip.
Put a spear in it.
Put a spear in it. Put a spear in that porg.
Up, and orale!
It's art, Sarah.
Arch smart.
Here's some money. Go see a Star War.